7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Children of God, let's stand upon our feet and give God some praise. I will. Praise, praise, hey, clap my hands. And praise, sing it again, yeah, hey, lift my hands, oh. Praise, clap my hands, hey.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the time of day you are watching this broadcast. I am your boy Gerard Mitchell, aka Gerard Music. I am once here again with the one and only Joren Bates. Man, you should have told me that yesterday. I was calling your name wrong. Yes, indeed. So once again, y'all want to thank our founder, Miss Natalie Piggies, for this great opportunity to interview songwriters, singers, musicians, directors, all over. I want to welcome you to GSWC Highlights. Once again, I'm here once again with Joren Bates. What's going on, bro?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Look, I told you I was going to try to do another interview with you, and it was going to be soon, and I ain't thought it was going to be this soon. Because I really did some more. After talking to you, man, I did some more digging.
Okay.
I did some more digging on some stuff, man. So once again, man, for the ones who missed it out yesterday, tell them just a little bit about who is Joren Bates.
New Orleans, Louisiana, born and raised. Right out the church, PK, singer, child of a singer, family of singers, preachers, musicians. I just love what I do, and I love who I do it for.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So this is one of the things I want to discuss right here. Just tell us a little bit about who is about this event right here, man. Saw this video. I told you I was gonna find that video, and I found it. I found it. So tell us this opportunity at Jazz.
Do you know him? Do you know him? Know the man who set me free from sin. The man who set me free from sin. Do you know Jesus? Do you know? Do you know Jesus? Yes, you. Do you know Jesus? Yes, you. Yeah, I wanna know. I wanna know. Listen, I know about a man from California. sick and raise the dead. 5,000 hungry souls he fed. Now at the beginning before, he can do it again. He said God right now, the same God back then. So get up to feet and join with me as we under here having a praise party.
So you saw what I was talking about, man. When I tell you, when I saw that, I just began to
Mm.
break down laughing. But that was good though, Doc.
Mm.
So what encouraged you to make that move?
Um, Now, mind you, I've been singing at Jazz Fest before, but that moment was my very first time at Jazz Fest in the element of directing. Um, to me, this is how I look at that moment. Of course, as being of the ministry in music, anytime you're asked to minister or sing somewhere, your assignment is ministry first, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but I looked at Jazz Fest on the ministry side and
Mm-hmm.
also on the entertainment side. Um, if you know, you know. For those who've been to Jazz Fest, it's a whole bunch of different tents, a whole bunch of different genres of music. Um, so it's like you will want to be entertained and you want to hear the gospel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I said, this is my first time going as a director. I need to do something different. So it was literally the night before. I'm listening to the song, I'm listening to the song, and then all of a sudden it just started coming out of nowhere. Everything that I said that day came out of
Yeah.
nowhere. So I immediately called my best friend. I said, Amanda, I need you to hear this, and I want you to tell me if it's a yay or a nay. So I I rapped it to her and she just bust out laughing, crying tears. Um, but she liked it, so she said, "Baby boy, do it." I'm like, "Okay." Now, mind you, we had already planned um that little line dance.
Uh-huh.
We already planned that, but I was like, "Oh, there's more that can be added to it."
Uh-huh.
So after I came up with it that night before, and I called the man, I said, "Listen, yada yada, this is what it is. Woo woo. Should I do it or should I not do it?" Once she said go for it, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go for it." So again, at that moment, when I started to get a little nervous before that, because I started forgetting the words right before I started rapping. I said,
Oh.
"Oh, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say?" And it just everything you heard at that moment was the same thing I came up with that night before. And it looking at the shock in, in everyone's faces.
Uh-huh. Yeah, now that took me by surprise. Like I say, like I told you yesterday, man,
Yeah.
I did not know this dude could rap. I said, all right, this boy got a little rap in him too. It's an
Just
all
just
around
just a
artist.
little. Just
Just a
just
little.
this much. Just a little.
Just the size of a mustard seed.
Just the size of a mustard seed. Yep, exactly.
Yes, indeed, man.
Exactly.
And so I found, like I told you, I looked up some more pictures. Tell us about this moment.
Okay. The picture at the left with the us in an all black like I shared with you yesterday, that was at my brother's homegoing celebration.
Oh,
Obviously at that moment one of the songs hadn't got good, and that right there I can tell you was a mixture of, you know, um spiritual high and emotions, because I could tell you that that day, like I was completely out of it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was. So I had to use just that size of a mustard seed strength God gave me and just did what I did. That picture to the right,
yeah.
that was actually at the experiencing the power of meditation conference. That was last week, honestly. No, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
at the regular Baptist church. We literally had to sing Sunday evening, early that Monday morning,
Oh wow.
that afternoon, and that evening. If I'm not mistaken, we're in a yellow shirt, so that had to be the evening. The evening. It's just that conference is just phenomenal. I always look forward to if not singing, just going to the conference because it'll leave you with a lot of thought. It'll leave you with a lot of thought, and you'll leave there blessed, and you'll have some meditation going on while you're yet getting the word of God.
Wow. And then you said about the picture to the oh to the left of the friend's homegoing.
Hmm.
Um I could contest to that. That's like some if you're singing at a friend's or relative or any family member funeral, and you have to be the director, you have to be the minister, you have to lead praise and worship. That is the toughest uh, job you have to do. That's the
Right.
toughest one, and like you said, you got to have all the strength, even the size of a mustard seed, just to push through that situation because you're trying to be there for the family, but you still feeling emotional yourself. And I know
Hmm.
after all that was over, that was it.
It was
You
it.
had that was your moment to just let loose and let go. Now, this picture here, I know the one on the right is the recent one you just performed at Jazz Fest, right?
Hmm. Right.
The one on the left, what was that
Yes.
experience?
That experience, that was Jazz Festival last year.
Oh, okay,
That was my alma mater, Eleanor McMain Secondary
okay,
School. Some of us did not get the opportunity to sing at Jazz Fest in 2020 because of COVID.
COVID, yeah.
So what my music teacher, Mr. Lawrence, decided to do, he called up just about any alumni who wanted to sing. And
Oh
at that
wow,
moment, I think I was directing that song. As a matter of fact, yes, we were singing uh, It's Only a Test.
okay.
Um at that moment, I was turning around to look at Jessica like she was crazy because she was driving that song.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
good cousin Jessica Harvey.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yep. So that was that moment.
And once again, you are a worship leader at St. Stephen's, Greater St. Stephen's.
Yes, Greater St. Stephen Full Gospel.
And I'm telling you, man, this like I tell y'all before, he's an awesome songwriter, singer. But he's an awesome singer, newly songwriter, as we found out yesterday. Congratulations on that, Doc.
Thank you.
So this is one I found on Facebook, and I want you to tell me about this experience.
Ooh, Lord. That right there had to be the one of the best days of my life. That's my little nephew, my little son, my mini me, my mini me. What your girl said, twin, where have you been?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's twin, where have you been?
Yeah.
From that day up until today, not only with him but my other little cousin Samuel. Them two are literally the best things that ever happened to me because I get to pass pass down what was passed down to me to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, my cousin Samuel, he is 7, 6, 7 years old now. Learning how to play the piano. And we called him our little Mozart, our little Beethoven. And he plays quite well at such a young age. And my
Wow.
little nephew, he is now 2 years old. And he'll even jump on the piano and just start plucking
Yes,
and
indeed.
just start plucking. And I let him, I said, because he just plucking now. But in a couple of years, he'll be able to play joyful, joyful. We adore thee.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I heard you bing, bing, bing. So you play. So you played
No,
just a little bit. Okay.
I will play. I'll play your 3-part harmony, but see, playing chords, like taking me to the 5, to the 4, to the
Uh-huh.
6. Nah, that's not my ministry. Yet, I at least say yet because I am I'm just getting started to be open with learning how to play the piano. So if I know all of my keys, so
Uh-huh.
and I know what chords to go to, but it's actually just sitting down and playing.
Yeah, yeah. So, and you learned that through your mentors, your leaders that told you, because I could play. I don't play, but
Hmm.
I could. When I hear something, I say, okay, that's. I'm not good like you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't tell you to go to
Uh,
this and this and da da da. I can't do that. But if I hear something, I could just temper with it on the
hmm.
piano, and that was from a lot of my mentors like Aaron Foster,
Okay.
Arnold Jackson, um, Sharice Mason, uh,
Yeah, Sharice Mason.
Chris Mason, a whole lot of people
Hmm.
that they played a major part in my life. My dad, he was a worship minister of music before he came a deacon, before he came a assistant pastor, and then a pastor. So
Wow.
I learned a lot from them. Um, you had named a lot of your mentors yesterday that played a big part of your life. So I want to give you an opportunity again to thank them again right now.
Well, and before I go to my mentors, I have to say this. I have to say this. When I was a baby, I had two mamas. I had my natural mama,
Uh huh.
and I had my cousin, who was also my mama, my big sister,
Yeah.
Renisha Bates. And now, of course, I was a baby, so I didn't know, but this is what they would tell me. I used to always be around my cousin. I would always jump up to her and just cling on to her. And one thing she used to do to put me to sleep, she would always play classical music.
Oh wow.
So I believe that hearing that classical music is just soaking in since I was a baby,
Hmm.
just really developed my ear as the years would go by. So actually, if I could be honest with you, she was one of the first to develop my musical ear. Uh, and then as the years go by, I've had Dr. David Bates Jr., Cynthia Walker, Lydia McCoy, my mama, she was a director as well, Maxine Bates, Troy Coleman, Vanessa Walker, Henry Smith, Reverend Michael Mosley, Sharice Mason. She was actually my first youth choir director when I first joined the West Side Association.
Okay.
Um, there are so many others. Tyrone Foster, he was a director I used to always admire looking because he was one of them to where you never know what he would do. He always has some tricks up his sleeves and he'll pull a good bunny out the hat. And I was always intrigued on watching his directing and how he once again, like Troy taught me how to direct with poise and with accuracy. Know
Hmm.
where you want to go, know how you want to end, know where you want them to be strong, know where you don't want them to be so strong. And also that all plays a part in delivering a message in the song. You know,
Okay.
so I'm really thankful for everybody who has played a part in my upbringing, even Jessica Harvey. I've been knowing Jessica since I was that little kid in high school.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
and Josh Kegler. I met Josh Kegler while I was in high school.
Wow.
So I really thank everybody who played a major part in my musical upbringing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna definitely do one with Jessica because I literally remember Jessica just being a little high school girl. I'm telling my age, Jesus. A high school girl just in high school singing at McMain and at Greater Liberty, and just to see what
Wow.
God has brought her from, I'm extremely proud of her.
Wow.
Uh, Kayla Love, extremely proud of her.
That's my
Um,
girl.
it's just a lot of people just to see what I when I seen them in high school and just what God's taking them. I'm extremely proud of them. They got some comments right here. I don't want to mess up. Kenya Wells. Say, all right, Jordan.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Joren. Look, boy,
It's okay.
look. I had to laugh. I ain't gonna lie to me. He sent me that message. He says, Joren. I said, man, I am so sorry. There go your cousin you was telling about, Ranisha.
Yeah.
Did that. And that's my assistant, Amaya. Hi, Amaya. How you doing? That's my assistant. We'll do. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off. That's my assistant, Amaya. So, like I told you yesterday, I got some. I'm gonna play a video. This is another song you led by that was arranged by Kevin Lampton.
Okay.
We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. So tell me about that experience. Why? How you felt doing that, especially being called by Kevin Lampton to do that song.
Okay. Well, it was nothing to get that call from Kevin because honestly I record for him every week.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I always record the background vocals for him, and I never looked for leading a song. I've never looked for leading a song. Even that first song he gave me to lead, but it was a Wednesday night. We were leaving from rehearsal at Greater, and he came up to me. He said, "I'm gonna play this, and I want to see if you catch on to it." So the intro. I'm listening to the intro. I'm like, okay, I definitely don't know the song by the intro. And then by the time he got to that to the chorus part, I know somehow. I said, "Oh, you redid Timothy Wright." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Come to the studio tomorrow and record it." Okay. So the next day, he's playing it, and I'm just sitting there waiting to come in with the background vocals. He kept stopping. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "You told me to come and record the song, right?" He said, "No, I want you to record the lead." I said, "Oh,
wow,
okay." So that took about another at least 10, 15 minutes because his recording sessions aren't really long. You get in, you get straight to the point, and get right out the way. But it was fun. It was fun. It was fun, and if did working with Kevin, you will always get a good laugh because he's going to do something crazy. He's just an altogether great person to work with. He is very serious now. We all call him the prophet of gospel music. He is very serious, but he's one who knows how to mix the seriousness and have fun with it.
Well, here y'all go, man. We're gonna make it. Written by and arranged by Kevin Lampton. Being led by the one and only Joren Bates.
Is there anyone out there who has
I still to this day I love that song. Man, Cav need to go ahead and record that song and put it out there.
Yeah.
He just need to go ahead and do that. That and a lot of songs that he wrote, man. And it's I definitely I'm gonna give Cav on here one time, man. That dude is just a gifted songwriter,
Yeah. Yes,
a
he is.
gifted
I,
songwriter.
I call him the New Orleans Richard Smallwood.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, Jordan. Yes, Joren. Yesterday I played the video of Saint
Hmm.
Paul. I went back through the video.
Oh Lord.
I did not know that was you up front. Y'all look at this. I did not know that was you up front. I had to really look. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. That was you.
Yeah, that was me. I was in high school.
I said I looked at the video again. I said, wait, is that wait, that's him? And I knew that was you because when you do that, when you do that, I said, yeah, that's him. That's him, all right. Man, and
Yeah.
then you said, okay, hold on, I got some more comments. What's up, brother Eric? How you doing, Doc? And Ranisha again. Yeah, 19. Wow. And the trip part is that was the exact same age I started directing my dad's church.
Okay.
I was 19 years old.
I actually started directing back in 2016. So I think I hadn't just started high school
Oh wow.
because the first song I taught was the youth choir.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to thank you for being so good. I taught that to the youth choir at St. Paul. Then about a month later, by the help of the one and only Vanessa Walker, I taught
Uh-huh.
that to the youth choir for the West Side Association. And then about a few months after that, I taught my second song to the mass choir. Once I was lost, I was deep in despair.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, it was just, look, I want you to do right this, I want you to do right there, and then the rest is history.
Jesus Christ. Directing it. So and I remember you saying that you was young directing. Well
Mhm.
when you actually what how old were you when you actually became Mr. Praise and Worship?
Honestly, that just happened. I was 20. I was 21.
Oh, okay, wow, wow.
Just about. I was 21 at Greater. At Greater, as a matter of fact, that's when um I first. I mean, of course, I led praise and worship at St. Paul. Um, Again, around that time, I was just doing that just to do it. I did not take praise and worship so serious
Mm-hmm.
around that time because honest to God truth, yeah, I praise and worship. I like leading praise and worship, but honest to God truth, I'm a choir director, so I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I want to direct the choir. I don't lead no praise and worship.
Uh-huh.
That ain't for me. But it really took me to when I got to Greater to appreciate leading praise and worship a lot more. Even with the push from my partner, Athena Mitchell, Kevin pushing me, my T Jackie, Miss Jackie Mayfield,
Mm-hmm.
them constantly pushing me and encouraging me. You know, you may not understand, but you have to realize you are really blessing the people. So really, and
Mm.
what it took for me was someone who came up to me after service one of them Sundays when I led praise and worship at Greater, and she just, me personally, I never want to hear the compliment, oh, you sound so good. You really led the song great. I really like your voice. I'm more for the compliments of, I felt God.
Mm.
Because when I'm doing what I do, I'm giving all of the glory to God. Like the song says, just let me live my life, let it be pleasing, Lord, to thee. And if I gain any praise,
Yeah.
let it go
They
to
go again.
Calvary.
Yes, sir.
So I really do what I do to glorify God. And when this lady came to me and she just about had tears in her eyes, and she told me, she said, baby, I felt God through your praise and worship. Now, mind you, I never met this lady a day in my life.
Mm,
Um, Honestly, at Greater, you're singing in front of hundreds of people. You don't really know. You, of course, you have your regular church members you see on a weekly basis, but
mm,
other than them, it's so much people coming in that you don't know who knows who have any connections with who or whatever. And when she came to me, that's when I was like, wow. So I really need to stop taking this lead and praise and worship thing for granted. And after that, the calls coming. I want you to come do praise and worship at my event. I want you to come do this at my event. So again, I give all of I give all of the praises to God. I
yes,
do.
sir. And I could contest to that, man. It's just that, and I knew you contest to this. Sometimes we doubt ourselves of what we can do, and if we blessing somebody, if we reaching
Hmm.
out to somebody, and that was one of my issues as a young man. I was like, uh, this is I'm doing this, if I'm reaching somebody, if I'm helping somebody, I could scream, yell, and do all that, but or am I reaching somebody out there? And I was so blessed, and the same thing happened to me, man. I was so blessed. I got a phone call from Miss Sandra Metz, which my founder and leader of Anointed to Worship. She
Okay.
said, Gerard, I need you to come do be the male chorus worship leader at the church. I was like, okay. I was just being background singer. That's it. Do praise worship at my church, and I said okay, and did that with the men. And a lady, and I don't know. I just come there, do work at First Pilgrim every now and then to help. And when I did led praise and worship with the men, same thing. Lady said, "Man, you blessed me." And then that answered everything. Okay, I'm reaching somebody. I'm helping somebody. And man, I'm telling you, every time I'll keep you 100 with you, like I told you yesterday, man.
Hmm.
You truly, every time you open your mouth, bruh, in worship, bruh, I hear nothing but an anointing of God on you.
Wow.
I'm so serious. Um, every time, and I'm dead serious. Um, at the Thomas Dorsey event,
Hmm.
at the New Nation event, man. I had to sit in the back for the Gospel Music Workshop NOLA chapter event. I had to sit in the back, but I already know. But I was just standing outside the door, just
Hmm.
talking. I was standing outside, and I heard you, and I was like, yeah, yeah, that's it. And I literally get chills, and I feel the anointing all over you every time you sing.
Wow.
And that's the truth. That's the God honest truth. So we showed some videos, pictures yesterday, but I found some more pictures. Why you doing that? You guys just got a buck. It's not bad pictures. Tell me about this.
Ooh. GMWA last year. Bishop Kevin Bonds, Malcolm Williams, Mama Sue, and New Orleans' own Lyle Henderson.
Hmm.
Um, I've already had a connection with Mama Sue because I used to go to Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. Give another shout out to my Uncle Greg, my NK, my cousin Mel out there as well. My NK used to have me sing with the Texas Mass Youth and Young Adult Choir.
Okay.
And even with my auntie, she's honestly one of the big dogs, and that's the only way I can see it. She's one of the big dogs for Texas Mass, and for the gospel. the Gospel Music Workshop of America. And she would have me to sing with the youth and young adult choir, and she introduced me to Mama Sue one of them days at the workshop. And last year when I went up to her and I spoke to her, she said, "Boy, I ain't seen you in Lord knows how long." She said, "We gotta take a picture." I said, "Okay." So we took our picture, and it was it was really a thing to be noticed by people, of that caliber.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, who would have thought that I would get there?
Mm-hmm.
I sure didn't. I never thought that'd happen, but to be able to connect with those people who play a big role, in the gospel music industry, and I'm talking about for years. So they are vets to this, in my eyes, they're the OGs. So
Mm-hmm.
it was an honor, honestly. It was definitely an honor.
Yeah, man, and it is. And like I said, man, it's more coming to you, Doc. Now, I did not know, and you didn't share this with us yesterday.
Hmm.
You performed, you sung background at the Essence Festival.
Yes, yes, I did. Um, we
How
were
was that
supposed to
experience
sing
at
this year.
Essence?
That experience was great. It was great. Once again, shout out to the good cousin Jessica Harvey for the call. We were singing with George Potts, one of New Orleans' own George Potts, the Lifted Choir, and he'll ask just because he's coming all the way from L.A.
Mm-hmm.
He'll ask Jessica, gather up some singers. We would rehearse the day before, and then we'll have to go back the next day to sing. So
Wow.
that was an overall fun experience, and to be backstage again with the industry level people, to be backstage with them, to talk with them, to hear advice from them, it was awesome.
Like God just dropped this in my spirit. Every experience that you're going through right now, going doing Essence, singing Jazz Fest, meeting Melvin Crispell, meeting all these Welcome Williams. God is preparing you for something big.
Mm, I received that.
God is preparing you for something
Received
big,
it.
and I see it, Doc, and I see it, and you are. God is preparing you for something, Doc. He giving you all this experience for you to be humble because you're already humble, Doc.
Mhm.
You are very humble, young. There are some artists and singers and stuff would not do sing at small little events, small churches and stuff like that.
Right.
But you are very humble, Doc, and see even your cousin. Yes, he is. You are. God got something in store for you just because of how humble you are, just because the person you are, and man, God got more in store for you, Doc. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what God got in store for you. I'm ready. So look, y'all.
Yeah.
He's not just a song. He's just not just a singer. He's actually now winner of the NOLA Gospel Awards. He's the choir director of the year Look, and this dude is doing big things. Y'all follow him. So how can they follow you? How they can book you and stuff like that? And I got that for you too.
Um, you can find me on Facebook, JorenBates, or Instagram, jabates.sings. You can always find me. I want you to send me that. Um, you
I
can
got you.
find me. Hit me up, and I'll be delighted to come and minister to the people.
Awesome, no problem. Look, and he said, y'all, if you need him to sing, book him through Facebook. Go through Facebook. Go through Facebook. Go Facebook Messenger, right?
Yes.
Facebook Messenger. Go through Facebook Messenger and find out, get more information about him. I'm telling y'all get this young man. You will be blessed. You will be blessed. You will be blessed. There's a lot of excuse me, this young man is making moves, and I can't wait to see what God has in store for this young man. Bro, you have a lot of God got nothing but favor walking all over you, Doc.
Yes.
God got nothing but favor walking over you, and there's a lot of big. To me, right now, you like I told you yesterday, Doc. You're my favorite male vocalist.
Wow.
You're my favorite male vocalist, man, because I just love the way how God just move in your life.
Wow.
You move in your life.
Thank you.
Because like I said, I didn't know you sung with CTW. I might have
Yes.
seen you, but like you was in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And I play around with Jeffrey and them a lot, CTW a lot. I mess with them a lot.
Right.
And I noticed when I think when I first met you, you were singing with my at my cousin's church, Pastor Joe Dyson.
Yes. I would help out when Dr. Walker would call for me to come sometimes to go and sing with them. I would call even still till this day. If they by chance need me, if I'm available and I'm
Yeah,
able to, I'll be there.
yeah,
I'll be there. Pastor Dyson and my dad, Dr. Bates, they go way back. Pastor Dyson was actually one of his musicians for a church that he pastored, St. Matthew's Baptist Church. So that's a long history with Pastor Dyson and the Bates family.
yeah. That's good, man. That's still good to have that connection. They can say, hey, I could call you. And that's what I really like about you, Doc. It doesn't matter how big you got, even if they call you, hey, could you still, and you come.
I'll come. If
You'll
if I
come because
can, I'll come.
yeah, Doc, and that's the humbleness about you, man. That's God. That's why I say, bro, you one of my favorite artists right now, and I'm calling you an artist because it's coming. You are
Okay.
a artist, Doc. You are an artist. I'm point blank. You are an artist. You're an artist, man. You because that's coming, Doc, and I see it, Doc, and I'm so honored to have you on here, Doc. Like
It's
I
an honor
told
to
you,
be on here.
it's not gonna be the first. Look, y'all can follow this. Go to dlmmedianetwork.com. Y'all can check out this episode, this episode, and Joren gonna be on here again because God is telling me to. I want to get you, uh, um, gospel legend, Jackie Mayfield, just to discuss some stuff about music.
Okay.
Um, yeah, we gonna work things out. We're gonna work it out. God is dropping some stuff in my spirit right now. We speak. And I,
I'm
I
for it.
definitely got to have you, Jessica Harvey, a lot of y'all on this panel. Yeah, God is he's putting stuff in my head right now. But yeah, y'all go to dlmmedianetwork.com to check out this interview with Jordan Bates. Joren, look, I'm telling you, y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. Trust me, I'm not good with names, but this young man, he's a blessing to every person in New Orleans. Also, you can register this year at the conference, www.thenationalgospelsongwritersconference.com to register for this year's conference. This year's conference is going to be in Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. There's a lot of events coming up in Fort Worth, Texas. This is the nightly events we have. It's going to be amazing. Also, Thursday on July 11th, there will be the Jewels of Gospel Music where we'll be honoring some musicians, singers, songwriters, people who made a big difference in the music community. There's Mr. Ricky Paul, Elder Frank Thompson Jr. from New Orleans, Louisiana, um, Minister Warren Thompson, Turnell Miss Turnell, Pastor J.R. Stuckey, one of the great gospel artists, Milton Wallace, a great producer, Nat the Young. There's going to be some amazing things going on this event. So look, y'all, like I always say, bro, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look, if y'all want Joren to come sing, worship, give you a whole worship experience. This is how you can reach out to him. Follow him on Instagram, jakebates.sings, or Joren Bates on Facebook. Y'all follow him. Y'all follow him. Y'all follow him. You know, let's get his Facebook to almost 2K. 2K followers. Can we make that happen, y'all? Can we make that happen? Let's get his Facebook to 2K. I know we could do it. We do it for everybody else. Let's do it to our own. She said, glory. Glory. So, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning into this show. I'm your boy, Gerard Mitchell. Like I always say, peace, love, and joy. Have a great and awesome day. Peace out. Thank you so much, bro.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Children of God, let's stand upon our feet and give God some praise. I will. Praise, praise, hey, clap my hands. And praise, sing